My dear friends, welcome to Rajashekar classes on applied data science with Python. This is lecture number 75. In this lecture, I will continue my discussion on measure of skewness by SciPy. In my previous lecture, we calculated skewness with the help of pandas. In my next lecture, I will discuss in my next lecture, in the sense that is in lecture number 76, we will try to understand theoretical concept of this skewness. In this lecture, as I told you, I will try to demonstrate this skewness with the help of SciPy library. This SciPy library, in this case, we will try to make use a data file known as sp500 underscore 1987.csv file. Anyway, first let me go through these libraries. Set up the important statements for the libraries we need. We are going to be working with time series data. You will need to register matplotlib converters to work with dates. The data set that we are going to be using here is some data that I downloaded from kaggle.com. Even you can find this data set in my Google site. I will provide link in my comment section. This is the S&P 500 for the year 1987. Just see, this one is S&P 500 underscore 1987.csv. Now, for those who don't know it, 1987 was the year of the flash crash on October 19th. This is when the stock market had sudden fall and is often referred to as Black Monday. Now, I downloaded this particular file sp500 underscore 1987.csv from Kaggle. We know how to read this CSV file. Just I am displaying first 5 rows. sp underscore data head of 5 means just I am displaying these five rows 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, in which you have columns date, high, low, open, close, volume, adjusted, close. I am not interested in these columns. Therefore, which columns? I am not interested in open column. I am not interested in high column. I am not interested in low column, close, volume. Why? Because I am not going to work with these columns. Therefore, let me drop these columns from my data frame by using drop command. Just we know how to drop this one. We already discussed in our previous lectures. Even now, if you want, you can check shape of your data frame. Just you have 64 rows and 2 columns. What are those 2 columns? If you want, you can check those columns. Just again display sp underscore data is my data frame name. Head means it will display first 5 rows. Just see first 5 rows 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here I have only 2 columns, date and adjusted, closed, isn't it? Now what am I doing here? Just see, this one is pd dot to date and date time. This date is a column in this particular data frame. It is in the string format that I am converting into date time format by using to underscore date time. Just let me execute this piece of code. Even after executing, if you want, you can check data types. How can I check data types in Python? sp underscore data is my data frame name. D types in the sense data types. Just let me run this code. Just see, date is a column name whose data type is date time 64. Means we converted this date column into date time data type. Now, what am I doing here? I am sorting the values of my data frame by using date column. I am keeping in ascending order. Just see, let me run this one. Just if you observe carefully, this one 1987, first October 1987 is my first column name, whose adjusted closed value is 327 point something. These are in chronological order. Are they not in chronological order? Yes, they are in chronological order. Just check 1987 1001 like that, 1987 1002. They are in particular order, isn't it? Now you can run. Now we will try to understand nature of this particular data frame. How can I do it? You can run describe function of this data frame to get quick statistical overview of the adjusted closed column, and you can see that average price. Just let me run. Just observe this particular describe output. What you are getting, just see your average value is mean. Here in this context, mean means average, 255 point. Let me repeat this sentence again for your clarity. You can see that average price of the S&P 500 index is 255.700. Before we perform any calculations, let's see a very simple line plot how the index price moves over the course of the year. How can I do it? Just let me, it is simple, you need not get confused. Just let me draw a line. Just see, import SNS dot line plot. This line plot I discussed in my previous lectures. On x-axis you are taking date, on y-axis you are taking adjusted close. Your data frame name is sp underscore data. Your title plt dot title sp data is your title name. Just see this beautiful graph. If you observe this beautiful graph, there are so many interpretations for this graph. Let me reduce size so that it may be visible. Let me reduce to this. Yes, now just see this graph. Just try to understand this time series graph. Observe the day of the flash crash from the beginning of the year up until October 19th. The stock market was trending upwards. It was moving up and down, but the direction was upward. But October 19th, Black Monday, there was a steep fall. Just this sentence is important. This is steep fall. Just see mouse cursor position. This is steep fall. This is steep fall. Let me repeat n number of times. This is steep fall, isn't it? Steep fall, an extreme event. In order to work with this data, we won't use the absolute closing prices of the S&P 500. We will calculate returns. Expressing stock data in terms of returns is very standard. This will gives us the percentage change of the index value over the previous day. You can see that the returns column has, just let me increase the size and let me calculate. Just yes, now just see this one how it works, where we, yes, this is our plot. Just see this particular code, what it says. sp underscore data returns, sp underscore data adjusted closed. We are calculating pct underscore change. What is this pct underscore change? For you, again let me repeat, this expressing stock data in terms of returns is very standard. This will give us the percentage change of the indexed value over the previous day. You can see that the returns column has, now let me display this one. After this one, just let me display. Just see now, this first record is very important. Just pct underscore means percentage change. This one 1987 1001 means 1st October 1987. What's happening on 1st October 19? You can see that the returns column has nan for the first record because there is no previous record to compare with. The remaining values are all percentage changes of the index value over the previous date. They can be positive or negative depending on whether the index moved up or down. We don't want any missing values in our data set. I'm going to invoke drop, just let me invoke this function. I want to get rid of this first row as it has got nan value. How can I get rid of this one? sp underscore data drop in place equal true means original data frame will get affected. sp underscore data head of 10 means first 10 rows it will display. Just observe, first row is we get rid of first row, isn't it? Just and get rid of the first record which corresponding to the 1st October 1987. sp underscore drop in. This is not new thing, we already discussed many times. Now we are free from that nan record, that's first record, isn't it? Now what I have to do, let's view box plot representation of the returns of S&P 500 for the year of 1987. And you can see from this box plot, first let me plot the box plot. If I plot this one, just observe carefully. Just see, you know how to plot this box plot. How am I plotting? SNS dot box plot, orientation V, vertical box plot. For whom am I plotting box plot? For returns. We know already returns. Returns is a column name under sp underscore data frame. Just if you observe carefully this box plot, if you want me to reduce size also, I will reduce. Just see minus 0.20. What does it mean? What it says? The minus 0.20 means this is outlier here at the lower end, which seems to indicate that stock market fell by 20, stock market fell by 20%, and that is our block Monday. Yes, using SciPy, let's calculate skewness of the returns. How can I calculate? Stats dot, just see, stats dot skew sp underscore data returns. I am calculating skew value. That is minus 2.463407. It's negative value, isn't it? What does it mean? That is what, remember that a skew value of 0 indicates no skew, that is no asymmetry, but you are getting here minus 2.463 means there is a skewness. Means you can see that this is heavily negatively skewed. It is negatively skewed curve, isn't it? Now I am going to get rid of just one record from my existing data set. I am going to retain all records except the one for the trading day, that is October 19th, 1987, the day of the flash crash. So we left with S&P data without the trading day, October 19th. Now let me get rid of it. How can I do it? Just see sp underscore data without October 19th. What I am doing? sp underscore data date not equal to 1987 1019 means I am, except this particular record, I am keeping all other records and displaying count. Just see now what I am getting. Dot count means I am getting 62 rows. Earlier we had 63 rows. Just we removed that particular record, isn't it? This has 62 records. Having removed this single record, let's view for box plot representation of returns for S&P data without October 19th, 1987. Now just let me plot box plot without just see SNS dot box plot sp underscore data without October 19th. This is my data frame name. This is updated data frame name. Just if you observe this box plot carefully, just see this is minus 0.75. What does it mean? What's the meaning? Observe the negative outlier here. You can see that negative outlier here just shows say a 7.5% fall in value. The 20% fall that was due to the flash crash, that is the data point that we got rid of. Let's calculate skewness of S&P data without October 19th when we had the information for October 19th. Just let me calculate earlier. Now just if you calculate what you are getting here, 0 point, just understand, your skewness value is 0.199, but when you included that October 19th record, you had skewness value minus 2.4634074067. Just go back and check. If you want, just go back your skew value. Just see this one. This is minus 2.463. This is when we included that particular like Black Monday record. This is skewness value. Once if I remove that Black Monday record, that skewness value is this. What does it mean? Without that one, your skewness is, without that October 19th record, your skewness is just 0.19, very slightly positive value. Just go through this lecture. I think you can certainly understand this. If you have any difficulty, just keep a comment so that I will try to help. I will try to discuss. For, as I told you, for this particular data file, either go to kaggle.com or go to my Google site. I will keep this same data file in my Google site. For link, just refer my comment section. Thank you very much.